Hey everybody, Atheenon here. We are going to be playing the Banner Saga tonight. We're going to start ourselves a new game, and we're going to see how we do. We're going to try to get through the first few chapters in this game, and it's a very beautiful game. I like the look of it and everything, but we'll see how we do. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge Deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing is stopped. The sun. Dun dun dun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli mína vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Komið í höllina miklu! Gist ég leyfa oss að syngja?
Very reminiscent of like Hobbit, Lord of the Rings animation. Old 80s animation. I like it. And if you do want to see any of my older videos, you can find them on YouTube as well as Twitch at Atheenon. And always feel free to follow me on Twitter at Atheenon, and I will tweet out 15-20 minutes before I start streaming so you can catch me live. And let's get into this. Arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are looking for a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Yeah, look at that. Yay, there's our surroundings. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Allies are in blue, enemy is in red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. The ring shows the shield banger active, which is this guy here. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race called giants called Varl, who take 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. I want to move them up here. So that's going to cost me that. Okay. Target an enemy. Click the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are blue. Enemies are red. I'm going to click him. You can choose to either attack enemy's strength or armor, or break his armor. Numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you'll do. So I'll do 5 because he has 5 strength left. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strengths means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them to more damage in the future. This enemy only has 5 strength remaining. A strength kill will attack him. Alright, we'll kill him. And he's dead. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which you'll use later to improve characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next is the enemy. They always alternate even if you're outnumbered. Okay, so that guy came over here. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against Shieldbanger's high armor. My Shieldbanger has 11 armor. He only does 9 damage. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range, but he can use willpower to boost actions. He has 8 willpower. Willpower is a limited resource. Use it wisely. By clicking on gold tiles, he'll move further. So it's going to take 2 willpower to move all the way up there, but we'll do it. Standard attacks affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Okay, let's click on him. There's his ability. His ability appears in the tooltip below. Okay, so he does Tempest, strike adjacent enemies on a spin attack. So we will do that. Select that guy there. Killed both of them. Well, that was nice. That made quick work of the bodyguards. When there's only one enemy left, you enter pillage mode. Each character moves in order. There are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Okay, so character does not use turn. He can cast. Okay, so the chieftain's gonna rest so he can regain willpower for whatever reason. Looks like the chieftain's in some trouble. I'll be able to finish the job with it. Oh, I won't be able to finish the job with normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. So I'm going to click him, do that, and I'm going to add 1 willpower to do 9 damage to him, which should kill him. And he's dead. Dun dun dun! Your renown grows. My rewards. I defeated an enemy with Warhawk. And I got 6 renown. Alrighty, awesome. Well, that was our first battle.
How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Now look at all those dead guys. Alrighty. Chapter 1, Only the Sun Has Stopped. Okay. You are approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you leave the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall have scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay. Okay, oh, looks like the marketplace is somewhere we can click on. Alright, we'll click on that. Eric says, let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfing's chief bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. Had says, I don't want to talk. They don't talk to me. Let's Let's see. I can say Eric needs some help here. I don't have patience for this. Say nothing. I'll say Eric needs some help here. I've had to change a heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Had says, just a little food money, yeah? Let's just pay him. Why not? You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place, Eric says. Nobleman, up by the east wall, replies Had, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Gulnef, are we done here? Ubin says, Gulnef, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought him while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Gulnef goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be Scalfing. They're licking their wounds. They've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Ubin says, Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of those skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him and I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Yeah, shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. Eric says, I'll remind him. So you do get to choose some of the stuff that your characters say, I guess. That's kind of cool. Okay, so it looks like we got the mead house highlighted up there that we can go to. Give myself a good and plenty. Okay, let's go to the mead house. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get this over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Scalfings scramble to find their weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Ooh, into another battle. Okay. So we get to decide where our guys are going to be positioned to start with. Okay, we got 4 guys. Let's just leave him there. Let's bring this guy over here. Let's bring that guy over here. And we're ready. I was hoping for more of a fight than this. Look at them. It's going to be butchery. I think I will just, let's see. He's got Stonewall. What does that do? Stonewall blocks damage to strengthen armor for a round. Okay, so let's move him forward. And we'll Stonewall. Now one of their guys gets to come. Let's see, what's his special attack? Rally. He can give willpower to enemies at allies at range. Okay, well that's cool. See where he can move. Let's just have him move forward 1 and rest. Ooh, we're gonna take him all the way forward. Yeah. Get him up here. Let's give him an attack. What's the thing he can do? No, he has no ability. Okay, well that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna click that so I can see what I'm fighting here. 5-8. So I'll do 4 points of damage to this guy. That's good. Let's do 4 points of damage to him. Bam. We can do 5. Let's do 5 points of damage to him. So he's now down to 3 attacks, so he can't even really hurt me that much. Let's move him all the way forward. I can't attack anybody from where I'm at. Okay, well, he'll just rest. Oh, he's going to come try to do something. He hit me for a point of armor damage. Oh, but my guy has a attack that hits him back and does armor damage to him. That's cool. Can this guy attack from where he's at? Nope. Let's see. He's 13. Okay, yeah, we'll just move him over here. Let's just move him. Let's move him over here and then have him attack this guy here for 4, 5, 6, and he's dead. Let's have this guy come up here. I think he can take this guy down and attack for 3. He doesn't even have to add anything. Oh, wait, no. Let's see. Let's have him attack for 5. There we go. Now that guy's down to 1 strength, so he's got nothing. Uh-oh. That'll get some extra stuff there. That's not good. That's not good. Let's just kill this guy. Kill this guy outright. He's dead. He's taking my... They're taking my armor down. That's what they're doing. Okay, this guy's going to do his attack. Let's see. He can do his attack, starting with this guy here. Oh, he like nailed a bunch of guys. That's awesome. Ooh, they get a whole bunch of armor for doing that, don't they? Ooh, that's not good. Let's see, who's attacking now? So this guy can come over here. 2, 3, 4. Took him down to 1. Hey, he ran away from me, little bastard. We'll just kill that guy. He's dead. These guys get the shield wall effect where they can basically deflect. They basically get more armor from having more guys around them. I'm going to hit him for 3. Let's do this guy's attack one more time. Let's start right here. Oh, I killed one guy with that. That was nice. Let's kill off this guy. I think that guy's going next, isn't he? Which guy's going next? So that guy's going next. And that guy's after him. Let's just kill this guy. Let's move over. Let's move here. Let's see where these guys are at. He's got 2 left. I can kill this guy. Let's just kill this guy here. They are trying their darndest to kill my guys. Okay, let's move him over here and have him attack for 1, 2, 3 and kill that guy. That willpower is nice because you can boost your attacks up, which is cool. This guy can't do jack of anything, so we're just going to rest him. Ow! Can I do another strike on this guy? Okay, let's do it. I killed all of them. Oh, no, that just killed that one. That guy's still alive. Uh-oh. This guy's going to kill him, though. 3, 4. Bam, and they're down. Nice. Now, my guys took some damage, but I think they recover all their damage between battles, so that's not too bad. So I got Raid Master, defeat him with the Raid Master. Defeat enemy with the Warden, that's cool. Promotion, so Eric can be promoted. Gunnulf can be promoted. And I got some more renown. Oh, got 10. Nice. There they are, gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hallway's window into the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. Ubin says, "One banner I know well, Volgnir. Next for Varl kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important." Eric replies, "Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long?" Things makes a little more sense," replies Ubin. "You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive." "Not me, the governor," Eric responds. "Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask for one more favor?" "What is it?" "If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object." "Maybe I will." Eric and Volgard hustle from the mead hall. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. Give an apologetic shrug, and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. We're just playing at being the nice guy. We didn't have to go down to the docks. Well, let's do it. Volgnir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grolfheim, abundant in purpose. Volgnir says, "God, Zubin, you're looking ancient." Comes with being old. And if there is Volgnir, there must be Hakon. Must there, says Hakon. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and the stupid, you old ox, says Volgnir. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorandur demands it. I take that over lingering to death in Grolfheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from the Aberrang, in fact. I'm glad for it, puts in Hakon. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. Hakon says, "The king's whelp. The king's son Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days." "It's a miserable waste of time," puts in Hakon. "Yes, Hakon, it is. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon." "Then you're going to Grolfheim?" asks Ubin. "I had a distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and I was heading there myself. We could use a caravan." "We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates." What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. "Where's Moger, Hakon? Hakon must have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet the governor." The host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. "Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener." "I'll be along." The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grolfheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Oh, sounds like this Ludin guy's a real winner. Real winner chicken dinner. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men in the great hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Volgnir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Let's go talk to the prince. See what this douche is about. "Ubin, is this the right place?" You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. "Greetings, Prince Ludin," Ubin says. "Yes, you're with Volgnir. I don't remember you." "Not exactly. I've known Volgnir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grolfheim with my guards." Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. "Why?" "I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance." "Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want?" "I hope to learn more about you." "Oh, well, you seem to know who I am. Do you have what you need?" "So I do. I won't keep you." You leave wordlessly. It seemed clear that Ludin was in no mood to talk, or he's a miserable cur. I'm thinking miserable cur. He's a douche. He's a douche of a prince. Okay, well, let's go talk to Hakon here. Let's have a drink or two. I think that's what we're doing. "Scrivener." You find Hakon in the mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. "Went straight for the flagon?" asks Ubin. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway." "You already missed the massacre." "Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble." "No surprise. What this time?" "When I got here, the great hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more." Wahaha. "Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a yaks fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too." It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl would recount. Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Volgnir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grolfheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. So we talked to our guys. We've kind of found out a few things. Okay, so I guess we go to the Great Hall. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell when the sun never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Get 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagons down to the gates. Volgnir is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moger steps forward. Volgnir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you are ready to depart. Well, I guess we're ready. You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them entirely open. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand as a whole, you think. Oh, look, there we are. We're setting out. We're walking now. And we're walking. Ooh, there's Strand. And there's our little bunch of people. We have 35 renown. We have 67 days of supplies. 85 fighters and 366 Varl. Our morale is great, but it's declining. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Moger, cracking open mead flasks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. Let's toast to Volgnir. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Volgnir. Oh, let's chat with him. Thanks for the speech, slurs Volgnir. Oh. Well, that wasn't much. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Moger, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? Asked Volgnir. He tried, replies Ubin. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given you the job too, says Volgnir. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of which, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Eberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Ha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your mead instead of replying. Volgnir slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Volgnir. Volgnir stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Dun dun dun. So you got a little story going on. Okay. You rise groggily. The campsite is a casualty of merriment. Moger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Volgnir. You're needed. Uh-oh. What's going on now? Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Volgnir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grolfheim? Ha, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Okay. I think we're going to be able to see the map of the world now, which is kind of cool. So here's where we are. Drag the map around. Portrait icon shows you where you are. Also tap into location to get some history about it, and then click X when you're done. So we're here, and we are traveling up to here. So we got to go, and then the world is very large, and it's kind of cool because each of these things has little, like, flavor text for each area, as well as some of the specific areas in those. Like little cities along the way, like the Vetterfell, named bad weather. The gales blow from the bay, so it's kind of cool. You can kind of look around at the map, see where things are in the world. Pretty extensive. Anyway, we'll close that. Volgnir says, we head north, then east past the forts. Golfheim's far from Strand. Gonna be a long march. You shouldn't have drunk last night. You should have drunk last night, Ludin, says Hakon. Why not take the ships to Skymestred? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymestred. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dread and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Volgnar, says Ubin. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend, says Volgnir. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off, too. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Volgnir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedrefell if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan during your travel. Enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the HUD. While in camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting improves caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent allows you to safely try out any new characters in mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. Okay, let's click the hero's tent. I think we have some guys we can upgrade, which is awesome. Oh, so let's see. Click on a unit to view stats, promote, rank. Let's click on that guy. So there's his abilities. So there's his active ability. Here's his passive ability. He's hit so hard that enemies standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack take 1 strength damage from the shockwave. That's kind of cool. And then there's his ability. He can hit up to 2 enemies. Rank 2 he hits 3. Rank 3 he hits 4. Close that. We're going to promote him because he's got enough kills to promote. All promotions are based on kills. He's got 2 kills, so we'll continue that. And we want to confirm that. So now he'll have to get 5 kills to be promoted again. He has 2 points to spend, and we can click on these positives to upgrade his kills or upgrade his stuff. I'm going to give him another strength, and I'm going to give him another willpower. Or not a willpower, but this allows him to use willpower to up other things. So we'll do that. We'll confirm. I don't think anybody else we have. Let's see, what's Ludin's ability? Impale, knock back 1 tile. What's his passive ability? Each kill the spearman makes encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the spearman and any adjacent allies. Okay, that's cool. And let's look at Ding Dong here. So what's that? Okay. Oh, it tells what they have. Okay. So what does Hakon have? So his special attack is Sundering Impact. He even hits harder than an average warrior. No chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and also adds break damage to the target plus bonuses to heavy impact. Sundering Impact's best use. So +1 break, so +1 strength and break to heavy impact. Okay. What's his passive ability? Heavy Impact. He hits so hard enemies standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack take 1 strength damage from Shockwave. Oh, so it's the same as, what's his name? Same as this guy, huh? Yeah, so both Gunnulf and Hakon have this passive ability that hits multiple stuff. Let's see what Mogr is. So his active ability is Shield Master, bringing the pain. He strikes adjacent enemies for armor, break damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. So What's his passive ability? Character with who attacks shield banger loses 1 point of armor for each strike he makes. Return the favor triggers every time the shield banger takes damage from an adjacent enemy, which can make it devastating to hit him with attacks that strike multiple times. Oh, that's cool. So normal break attack +1 to return the favor. Okay, cool. Oh, and so if you get him up to rank 2, he does 2 to return the favor. So he'd do 2 points of damage. And none of these guys I can upgrade, so we will just close out of this. Let's see, there we go. So we got those 4 guys there that we have available to us right now. Let's rest for a day. There we go. Morale improved, and let's go ahead and leave. We don't need to train. I sort of know what I'm doing with combat at this point. Uh-oh, morale decline.
Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
By Hedraborg. That's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. Mogr says, what? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks very pleased with himself until it sinks in you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Asked Volgnir. Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who could hoist a whole cow by himself. Scalfings out here, maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell, says Mogr. You're thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? Says Hakon. It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Uh-oh. Sketty pose. Okay. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click the enemy. Okay, so there's... Ugh, he's got a lot of stuff. Armor blocks strength. Reach enemy armor higher than your strength. There's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Note the chance to hit shown above the attack button. That's it. Okay, so we got a 50% chance to hit him. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Uh-oh. 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 He just hit Ludin. Oh, here come my guys, though. Okay, who's next? This guy's next? Okay, so that guy's got 15 armor to him. Holy crud. Let's just move him up there. And we're going to attack that guy. We're going to do an armor break we're going to add some willpower, so we do 4 armor break on him. There we go. Let's just do a regular attack on this guy. We'll do 5. We'll do 6. That'll take him down to 10. Which means that he won't hit as hard, which is good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Let's take the shield banger up here. He's got to spend a willpower to walk that far, but he can do a... Let's see, if I bring the pain... breaks enemy's armor and punishes the enemy for retaliating. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, wow, that took his armor down by like 4. That was nice. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Let's take him down a little bit further. Ah, there he is. He's down to 5 now. Hey, 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 where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Walking over to my guy. Let's see, he's got a 9 strength. He can kill this. No, he can't kill him. Let's walk him. Let's move him. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's use his special attack, Tempest. Start with him. Oh, he did some good damage there. Ooh, that guy's running away now. Wussy. Oh, but that guy's only got 7 strength and I have 7 armor, so that's good. Let's move this guy over here. And let's do an attack on him. Let's take his strength down a little bit more. Take it down to 4. Now he can't harm my guys as much. Okay, he did 1 point of damage to me. That's not bad. I can do 7. I can do 7 damage to that guy. What's his special attack? Oops. Sundering. Oh, I don't have enough willpower. Okay, well that's fine. I can do 7 damage to this guy. Okay, I think I can do... No, I can't do any more to him. Can I walk over to that other dude, though? Oh, I can't get over to him. I can almost get over to him. That's going to leave me no willpower. Can I do my special attack? Let's do special attack. Oh, did I hit my own guy with that? Let's hit this guy next. I think this guy's next on the roster. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another guy's joining in. What? Finish this dude off. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, willpower stars added to your horn. Use the horn to give willpower to an active ally. Well, we're going to finish this guy off. That guy's trying to take my armor down. That's okay. Can I add... Okay, I can add some will... I can add that there. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's use his, Let's use his shield break. Did that do much? It didn't really do a whole lot, did it? Let's bring this guy up here and have him attack this dude and kill him. Hope I'm not doing something stupid here. Let's give willpower to him. There we do 2 damage. That way he can only do like a point of damage to us in return. I don't want to bring the pain. I just want to hit him. There we go. Now he's weak. I don't want to give the... I don't want to have this guy kill another dude yet, because I want to save my kills for some guys who I can then promote. Ow. Let's break this guy's armor a little bit. Can I break it too? Okay, there we go. Added another willpower to him. And now this guy, I think, can finish him off. Nope, he can't. Not yet. I'm just going to have this guy rest again. And I think my other guy will finish... Yep, my other guy's going to finish him off. Yay! Another successful battle! The renown grows. Defeat an enemy with War Master, done. Shield Master, done. Ooh, I can promote Hakon. Got 6 renown for doing it, too. Yay! Hakon says, "You trying to get yourself killed, Ludin? What are you doing?" Ludin says, "I was trying to get a shot in between the plates." "You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first." "Where did they come from?" asked Ubin. "We didn't even see them. They were just there." Hakon goes to where Volgnir lies face down. The future Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Volgnir's dead. Uh-oh. Chapter 2.